Malungil tuta Mr. Talam sa kamral masaurat yal tarate alal ba ada kapte eda adu el ngara family hour. Mang maigel rogul family hour gid ada mo lelak le mal lodar sarngud mal de suedel maro bakal Dios e malorang asule retial klabokal balwad ma gidel lo adar balura belao. Mr. Talam somaral me arungu el al total ngarnyar togubet sel okya al lobengge da tirkang students el malubet amlangar tiale University of Hawaii school system. Akmo ititrim tadi mo tiral al mosyo kargid akti malorang asulir al mo sabir al may mo share experiences al tira school maigel guk blalawes maigel al values al tirangila ablirir mungul bentrir al mer al alsil sabir al lo maktu arendir ngaragel langarngi. Tira kaldi so kalau ais lo sita di terul gester gida nga obengge da al tutam legiri ar tewang al may rivers raklay am legiri al may ngara school University of White Hilon ding koram lornya ase ra family ngi mang modi kal mer al tutaw. Tira kal ngania puigra yo ochil igan olbil tewi dang kang intern ra Senate JJA committee askura yo ochi tira kal legiri al mending ngora talibam kita chosinging mal smera treter el al tutam mo de kalsabe el may mga kora di ngol mor segi di okore mistrate al latir kang mang mosi ilditil shokartir and happy Monday wherever crocol audience Raikel Belao ma alsel Belao yang madaway siyak makotol ngol masa gel kotol okyar gido mendingin mo tulyang klel o ay sang klel admal matalal larasku reger rabelaw el ang ngareger.
Malungil total moraro il ad dorang siltial talk show ang Nakamura Rimuu Williams ak ngalikala Olu Williams ma Judge Kate Sally ak naraskura STA and then 1 year amizenti and then transferred to PMA ila ngara University of Hawaii at Manoa studying business management.
Okay, so lang el atuk morangel next el guest targid manguk mo ay strangklel ma parents ngi ma school blarngi and where she is now.
Okay. Ang malungit tutaw akla ka Stephanie Nakamura ak ngalikela former Chief Justice Mamoru Nakamura ma Lilian Uludong ada makarel ang Moses Uludong maskura STA ma PMA ma KCC ma UH Manoa and then I got my MBA at the University of Phoenix in San Diego. I moved back home about 3.5 years ago. El akulis aka PCC.
Okay.
Sulang.
Masel kay CC kamlora Piolani Community College.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mr. Talam sa malungilan mo dere lang ale tukok ma feature arangal kara PMA. Last time kamlora Xavier High School, I did receive calls was ko tabora PMA, magidatal mga PMA. Before the lutal almo mga authority ka o ay sulwas ngania Bible study ngania yung arsile Gospel of John. And sa Gospel of John ang kagidele Philip tirkal mo obangela rubakal disciples ngayar murtan mo Nathaniel Medoral mo mesang gagi del mesayang gagi del mlamel do saudari mo de sang nya say. Ilo sang adarger ang wasang ada Nazaret mo say. What good can come from Nazareth? Ngara ngilal si October Nazaret. Aldo makmo duli sek mal me ano golo ay silwa say. Selger mo rang arbe lo sang ngara ngil sa October rabalu rang arbe. Kamam tiang al adrang arbe del ngartiang malungil. So akora dingol morsel tir kamal dingal gangar be mang el ang mo ger tir individually regel langaringi makma omu with you and Miss Williams al mulwase mla mo telara kal mga UH Manoa okore kam kor o isra experience ra sir ko tal moraskura UH Manoa ka ang kagidale Miss Nakamura dilwase mlo ka Piolani Community College. Kau kamlora Community College era University of Hawaii Manoa o baka dimle malmal talmora University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Laak mo third year University of Hawaii at Manoa and I didn't take community college first. I went straight out of high school, Mar University. And I think it really helps, especially coming from a big family and a big, neighborhood. Like you have a lot of support and just a few words of encouragement from even some aunties or uncles you don't really hear from a lot. It really means a lot, and I've took it to heart and I've kept it with me going into my 3rd year now. So support and appreciation really helps from family.
Congratulations, Mrelo Aswadal mo aleluya eh. Mang segi del klol tutrela gira del support rangal ge. Ngagida Miss Williams sumal sokal mo mataklil wasay Adamadiyal mo dumal madalan taman may support rin emphasize ra antis maangkol sa material nga na neighborhood. Mangtial community rigid alda nga ringi agire dal motmage ol nga siya rangalget lomaktu aran rin encourage tir. Kakuk tabor ka we Miss Nakamura ka nga mal nga babas ko makamlang nga master ka nse emal ko ay silwase nga what has kept you encourager ka makamlami girel tial school emrel alblam mga master ka elakol si sakra PCC. What has kept you in school?
Okay. The makara Chief Justice nasmer isera gim nainarak ma'am. So seral bal ser I realized la say education is very important. Le akma mindim la school la dala yung adim la sa building support ramam le for ma really wala sa mga school and then with the support of my dad ako tamakar ilang Moses sing neblo al push nga la sem lutel he still is today I'm very fortunate la sing ngari nga tamakar ilang al hook support nga el albal tipo sa tamakara mamoru hindi ka nga nga tul uncle sir nga kalmaral they were there for me saral bal sir atamakan memar el adire ka former president ko niwa Nakamura ma senator tmutula kuniwa or the former president he was there at a graduation sir kamame mas ko amerigeleng doldurok la envelope set ming like he would still help me there kadim nga nga sirungal nga momdo arang man nga school ma senator matula every time he passes by or he'll send me an email and then one thing he said was don't challenge others but challenge yourself so I was like okay, so that means if I got a B I should get an A next time. So akmal ngal tangat del mlusmer adama but then I had like my stepdad Moses Uludong and 2 other father figures that were there for me as well as my grandma nga ka blool me sa summer Hawaii and she would stay the whole summer and visit me makngara school odior but she was still there she used to hang around or we would have our coffee breaks and my mom would try to come as much as she could. And then I also had my sister and my brothers. It really helped. You're still in your early 20s or your teen years homesick. But then whenever that happened, homesick and I have a twin sister that was, she was also there. So every day we would talk like 5 to 6 times a day. Yes, how's your day? So that really helped. Talaga support from your family members or friends. And then saying, I have to choose the right friends. So I would stick with my study buddies. So in college, study buddies mlaringi elang adarala bringi katosang ma ngale umrang imtengala.
Oh, wonderful.
She's now the director for the BPPS. Sel gibamra kara school lagi we would meet at Starbucks or Borders and she study throughout the weekend or Bringy and I were always at Starbucks.
Oy, maral ako mla mo so Mr. Talam Suldio, amen, alleluia. Ay kang amal bladring sir before ang algaras almlame. Mada komral masulan malmutal makataklil waseng global ko la family support. Number 2, choose your friends. Gira malo bantir adal kawa swamal almawaitir. You know, you should be with tirgal adal kawa sesal musu be committed al mo studying. Aw erak po ko gira Miss Williams ko kira la support system rin albora UH dire ka share wase. Akadira kalmal ngani angkor nga kalmal ngil sukumam. La mosmer ang klela Basilio Sabal mal my parents adim lakal sil afford the lo durok laudo del el mera kamam ragi mara school din kay gidil ang korang sil salmal mo o dia ka I needed money sel kulo sel merbela tar mortal morgir ngargi solo se betaro do tan ke udolol gitaw do so mral global gula family support tirgay invest in your success. Miss Williams, makamo ay salwas si kakuram loras kura UH Manoa, mula mo 2 years. Salom ko talmong, wangarang siya talaga ko si fresh off the boat. Elmora UH Manoa, wangara maklungela classrooms. How did you deal with tialguk PSL environment trakalesa?
So when you're in the first 2 years ng university, your biggest classes would be around 200 students, which is like a auditorium. And whenever I got scared or I missed my family, I just kept reminding myself the reason why I'm there. And I always hear my mom's voice, telling me like, remember your end goal, remember why you're there. And after I tell myself that, it can be fun if you make it. We're not in control of what we're given sometimes, but we're in control of how we take it and how we deal with everything we have. So
it's wonderful. Mamlani ako kora ulang sir kaol. Malkapela malubang family kaol nga rahawaya that were provided support to you ragay the first 2 years. Atar what ang?
Tetwa sister kamaranga kaliyay ko smao. She also helped my mom and her sisters when they were there in 1980s.
Yeah.
And also malpato our other velao ngar say, and it just helps. Like every time I go to Walmart or the mall and I hear Palau, and I just feel so much better, and I go home feeling a lot better that I'm closer to home if I hear people around me. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So shout out tal mura antiya ko smao le support ra mama ka ma sister singira ko kangara skura Hawaii alang ko mla mo teme man mo. So kami da bara ka Miss Nakamura ko ka where you are now ngara ka maruri el al time ngara ko ra observation ka ra ti al ko career ngari el al time.
Okay. El al time kulis akisele ra Palau Community College at the School of Tourism and Hospitality. I've been there for almost 2 years. August 1st comes my 2nd year anniversary at PCC. Aktirka chair program. So, and then the advisor for the tourism club. Teaching is rewarding but challenging. Teaching is you have to be a really good role model, and you have to be careful of what you say and what you do. Aklam tigaring la sa students they look up to me. Akmo matamasakal say atelal or kukngod ataleteleging tamalu sir respect del miranga alasanga kasinsertire. So it's challenging because not only do I teach the course and it's tourism courses, and then the challenging part is trying to motivate them and trying to keep them in class. Hindi skip a class or ngaring our baby our students selguk mo ngaring batheratir matame, and then once they're comfortable with me, at them I end up share family problems or any personal issues. So I try to be the big sister. I don't want to say mother. So I try to be the big sister. I say, this is what you can do. And I may not be very religious, but kamandi malulua. So that has helped me too. Sometimes it's too much on my plate, not only work, but and then, I have my own personal life. You put me in this place. I consider this my missionary work. It's a challenge. Ako marala se, adios sa what you can't handle. This summer I was like, oh yeah, I finally get my 2 months off from work and I'm gonna spend it. But right now I teach the tour guiding class at night. Yalam sa kulungan sa watala kama makarate Palau and our family businesses. So
makakmal masalul banggela tamamal mera sirabelong at ora Senate. We're helping him with that PowerPoint and sil presenter sili report talgire la master plan ra 2020. And so thank you for that. Takmal long saul was lungo a global goal in your own life. Even though kung hindi ka religious, hindi ka mal acknowledge alwas sa prayer ang ari aklisi irak lang arakaw. And you also tell your students alwas hindi na kalsi irul tuirang lungo raikel ko ki issues that they're facing. Al time ang maral because of homeland security ang bato ka ramrigel. Ang ari mo de kalsi maral mo ramrigel. Manggira dal mal mo korgi kalwasing record dargi da clean. Mangsabi edal travel al mamrigel. Akmul morga Miss Williams sila ka wasi kam lugro retiam na raskura PMA. How did you stay out of trouble? Makautel sa emal suweba kal mora hawa rasku le kuk merbela emo o travel al mora other places. Kamu ay sila say Kamil garang emle sa emal malmol with peer pressure at kita ditiul madingel wasi malklo peer pressure. With drugs, ay to. Peer pressure, madraks. Kamil karang, emlo sabi al keep your record clean, mang elalsil siya kautel do mesra kawal mlang wariyak kalm ngaras kum so is pro nga dira karakalis.
I think where I'm at now and that I could be able to leave Palau with a clean record. I really don't owe anything to myself, but just all to my family, especially my mother, because she's always telling me to do the right things, and even when I don't want to listen to her sometimes, and especially Sakar High School, I thought I knew everything like teenagers do. But just with the respect that you show your parents, I think they also kind of teach you indirectly to respect God. God knows the best for you, and your parents are the direct, your direct line to God. So you can learn a lot from faith in God I think you can learn a lot of faith in God through your trust in your parents, and that even sometimes when you don't want to listen to them, they know what's best for you. So yeah, listening to my parents was the biggest.
Thank you so much. Kamaral masorel al amal wasi tiragi diel el damad madala dawai al direct al liner gidal mora Dios ang maral waise gida dal mongul ra damad madala etiria wa lom tera in our lives as young children etom garo gidal gida dal waya bodo tirak kartil mo madang liaro bakal Dios. So again family support ul makamle sabay mal stay away from peer pressure from drugs ilang sabay madal wasi kamla very successful al student ngara University of Hawaii Manoa going on to your third year. Kadbor ka ko Miss Nakamura kadiri kamla tial belaw kamla high school bela or obora college. So SDA, PMA, you've been very clean. How did you maintain that? lifestyle mo roy the peer pressure and drugs.
Adra bliga man strict.
Yay for strict parents.
Yes.
Nga gire dal set a boundaries rangal. Parents gire dal set a boundaries rangal mo strict tip.
And I guess like when you're younger, kasi, you know, I had other bliga man strict. I'm so tired. So after high school, I was like, I'm getting out of Palau. Dim like realize sila sing, you know, there was a reason why they were doing this. Masara sel Friday STA PMA din half day. Marada arsali ko tamara RIC Olan. She say that time mga arcade that Ben Franklin. So that was our mall. Marada mo nga sister nga ka amla mo do makala magi sa newspaper or agi adala ka nalu sa list of things to do. Luhal occupy kama Marcel, you know, 4 to 5 hours still they're both done with work.
Okay.
May malasay, okay.
Wow, honest comment. Shout out to Morakaw, Miss Lillian Uludong. Already narules schedule kami sa Friday.
Yes, of things to do.
Oh, things to do after sel 11 dori ng ating 11 dori and more set 4 dori wal bra audio. Magsi wal sangal run errands.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Good tip for parents.
Dira ka nga niya ader nga Mitsko Sabal. So she's still with us. Dira ka blo reminder ko masir nga lege yali ya koman makasak le makarang I'm like, you know, she's so tired of this. But then Sirak para school Hawaii, I realized that you know what they've been doing throughout the years has helped me discipline for me and my sister. Sirak para Hawaii like even though I wasn't the honor student, but well, I had discipline na kasi nga kamlel school. Ndim lakmek po sa kulayakyu or masayakyu or moregal pari. Hindi, you know, of course you're young, so you get tempted. There were times that said nga niya pariyak mo. And then go ko matemel exam, you know, I'd be at Starbucks or the library studying. You know, or other mamal, they spent so much time and, you know, they try to raise you to be the, you know, the best. I kept that in mind. You know, other gaman maring laurior support nga. And then so after actually the day after my graduation at PMA, yung masista nga start nila classes sa PCC. So we never took a break. Okay. So after PCC, I gave na KCC and then UH. So I never, throughout the 10 years that I was in school, I never took a break. The only long break I took was after undergrad. I took 10 months off to start the master's program. Okay. So,
kept busy.
Yes.
Idle time to.
Like I kept telling myself, once I stop, or you know, I'll get carried away and. I had a goal, by 25. Yakmlangu ay gagidale bachelor's and it happened.
Oh, congratulations!
By 27 or 29, no obvious. My master's.
And you achieved that.
Yes. So. To me, it's very important to have a goal, or you know, like a dream. By this year, this is what's gonna happen, and there's something that you're really looking forward to instead of not having any plans in life. Man, I've been in Palau for almost 4 years. Maybe I should work on or try to get my PhD.
Or go to law school and get your law degree.
So, hindi ako malala say, you know, God has plans for us. So, selbe birata me ako impatient, but then you're like, no, there's the saying that says when one door closes, and I see that happening now.
Tilamal mal to madamal muton mga takli. Ruba ka di open te alal mergid. Maral dia kal stop lomskida te al mongil. Masel sumong osmria asim enguk open ramado. So manggira dalo marar say thank you for sharing it til amral yegid wasing gira dalo tuira rubak kal Dios mang you make your plans akum da sabi bilia mal kurgi dalo isay karmula plans ka hindi ko hitra rubak kal wasing gida plans nga mga suga ay gida plans nga kal black this is the road I'm choosing. Be with me. Lobangyan mga limar nga. Ako ra so kasi dal tingin malwase kamlora school I realize malwase gal strict may galo sis aklela parents ra nga niya bulkul. So kal dire kal attention ko ge or ka very mulwase. Mr. Obong to college. Did you also realize malwase nga niya bulkul ay gel lo sis aklama alegor ka? Kabong.
Yeah, especially when you're dorming like I was and I had my room to myself. Sometimes when my roommate left and I thought about everything and how I don't hear my mom telling me to do this and that, and it really helped a lot, you know, being with strict parents as what Steph was talking about. And they really do it for your own good. That's their, you know, their biggest dream for their children is to do as well as they did. And I really believe that, especially leaving the house, you know, leaving the nest and really letting it sink in what they always told me, like all the years that I lived with them.
Maka mo ay sa kukala experience ka with roommate ka. Nga niya ako ra klakarusal o milsa nga ra kuk tele dar other belaw ma kuk roommate ka wal timlakal other belaw.
Oh, yeah, I was the only one who always offered food when my friends came. So, you know, come na more or and they always ask me, Rimuu, why do you always offer food? I said, no, it's just a common courtesy.
Siya ka nga rin ang beral sel suma the mesa ado siya hindi kami the more. And also nga rin ako ra kuktor omelang mes ma omungul al miles ra ako kuktor nga rin ma roommate sir ka.
Oh, yeah, I always respected her space, and I always, you know, I never let any of my lights bothered her. I didn't, you know, if I played music, I always keep it to myself. I noticed, you know, like some people who are from the outside, like Hawaii or on mainland, they always kind of just stay in their own bubble. They don't really think about other people around them.
Oh, yeah.
So I really missed seeing people smile. Like when you're in a big city, like Honolulu or downtown, you feel like you're really alone. So I think the first break that I came back, I put on my earphones and I couldn't keep them on because I kept talking to people, and I really missed that. So yeah, it really makes me appreciate everything.
Thank you. Kumtas seguida ko malungi ringi Mr. Talam, sigida adabela di waisi mal adom karura ngalaget. Magida ko bakatang mesal ade mangul rangar bitargi mang ang sigida blal dilari mulwa siya lulgurule da kora ruli dal mo very respectful, very considerate. Ra ngar bitargi dal kora wasing ka kira dal lungil mo ringa malungil mo are strangers siya dal di me ad offerang rang. So akno, I know you both have sisters. Kamla mga adulgela sisters rakaw. Kamo Ice, what is that relationship like? And ang sengariya blal nguswir ra al sila aklangar rakaw at this time. Your sister. Kadwa daw mo rakaw Steph.
Okay, nga kangaring twin sister nga. So our first year in college, we were, you know, together in Hawaii, and she decided to move to California. Mura California, and then we were still communicating every day. Still twin you know, you have a
Special bond.
So nga ramirige le sel nga Hawaii sel rama makinta chisring I can feel it. Makukulang niya sa katay job. Oy. And then she moved back in 2008. Dang ako move on Mamarigel. And then in 2012, this is kind of off the subject, but lost mere alubanga mo diol.
But you felt it.
I felt it. I had all the morning sickness.
Wow.
You name it. And I'm in San Diego in Yangar Palau. Makoler niya se I have something to tell you makase. I think I know. Makase, are you pregnant? And yes, oy. Makase, okay. Yeah, dala mlania business trip rin may dala ka se may mobile may Palau. I was making enough money to pay for rent and my bills and car insurance and everything. Ako na sa alak pa bilang madaka, you know, extra money, daka shopping, daka, you know, the life in America. And then ako sa ulbo dala ka madama baby nga, you know, even my brothers were working hard to help support me while I was in school. Makasi, you know, it's time that I moved back. Help partir. Hindi nga kasi, you know, I can always help them maybe financially if I get a better job. Hindi selmal rirelakan mo balme say, what if I need to spend more time with them. So that's what made me move back is, you know, her getting pregnant and you know, I want to be closer to my family. Even till today, she's married with 2 kids. Every night, probably loading.
And you hang out.
Yeah, just because they cook. I mean, like we take turns cooking, but every night you know, our brothers nga cook mo close, so they're men. Yeah, hindi nga ka sister nga ka piil adala ka marangalgila. We have dinner every night.
Mo ko mga niya ring sa kan nga Palau. Would you encourage them to come home?
Yes.
And how would you say it? Kamu adol mo adal kira outside their Palau. El aloreng se elwase maraw ulo mangirin mermay. The pay may not be as competitive here, but you can't go back and try to spend as much time with your parents or your family. You know, now is the time for me to go back. Spend time with even my grandma. Then I don't want to come and see them in a coffin. So that's one thing that I'm not going to regret. I'm still in my 20s. And then I do what I can. Dim lahat na makpok kut ngali ang gorang arato shiwo ma hero ko. Maseral balser ang, you know, I had that guilt. You know, I could have sat with them for 5 minutes, but I never did. So, moving back, you know, it's a hard transition. You and your own time, you and your own money, you and your own car, you and your own everything. But sel omer belawing momring you know ngari nga blim nda ka be motaka kanda ka membrilla ngarang meborge and man momring nga adapt, but you'll eventually get used to it. One day you will regret the lesson. You know, if I had moved faster, you never know. I see. And that's one thing I've learned. I'm trying to encourage young Palauans to move back. Timing ako lisa kasi tour guiding, and it's sad because last class nga I had 2
out of 34. 30 are other belau.
Umri nga sisay. The okode matewang al lo malar sel class al motor guide. Lengar nga class al offering gire malngu e motor guide mo si emalo lo tirar turist. E dimle terong tira other belau e tirgel okode materong a adrango dol belu. Mang tiagi dia ulo mang gire other belau mermei abaluad gire dal ngartiang al masisi ol ngaseo malget kartial balwa kamal masar segi dal message raw kung ol ngitrang kabela mal lutal mermaid tirigel ngara outside kabong ko Miss Williams ka mo ado gire la relationship ka ma sister ka how has that helped you?
Oh, I don't have a twin. My sister is 7 years younger than me. And I say she's one person that really, I think she gets me more than any of my friends do. I have older brothers, but of course they were also much older than me, and plus they're boys. So, but the relationship that me and my sister have, we always try to encourage each other. We try not to let drama get in the way, and also she's still young, so there might not be as much problems, but I really respect her, and I hope she respects me the same way I do. But yeah, she's the only one I can talk to about problems within the family.
Nakamalgira dalawang sulir our sisters agid. Siblings, they're also part of this family support those pairing to succeed in anything. Sira umong adulterong la just family and family support kung that's why times that we spend with our parents they're priceless. So even though amral ungilak lang aram rigele, you have the extra money umartang ngosong so do mo so ni giram ngaram asang. And this relationship, time, Adam, Adil, your cousins, your family, amal sige yung prices, hindi kasi mga price ta kalo yari lang. The value mal klo value ringi. So nga ka Mr. Talam sa talgibel ko rangan niya ko ka tara hearing gira kal morngi usually gira dal ngartiang al talsigang kaya mara trigelorens gira kal amo marayra al sila tri albung mang so kal ngutel te ala mistrira ang kita le Rimuu mas Stefania some closing remarks in this time kom si iwalo ay salwase ngara ko ra so miul message al ngul mistrira Migakarel ngal high school, lubet nga elementary, and also for young parents. Akplool malkol wase sel da migakarel parents, sel tabeelar hospital yatang ngal maral mormay. Eng tiya ka papiral ngul mosquito wasingay. Udu congratulations ang kay kita ngalgay mablab ali raspis at kita papiral man si emal mo mungoy waringi karoringi. Elsum kamal falor tiyang after 18 years yaspisa amo the law mali ikodong ungil Kristiyano ungil other belaw. Hindi aksay mang adokora giredal masub adokora kasusub ukmesat angal liraliti agi de korak malmleungil mang sel asbe edol gu ko bangal lom garuran ngalge mangay kita kulngi terkamil teru mau ay selwa sengra sa iul ngania message gu kumun mistira ngal kalorengas about going to school and the importance of getting your education. Malumang gukmara young parents elgora dirka sigra ngira logi ungi omgarura ngalgir. So I'll begin with you, Miss Nakamura.
Tiamara trigel youth, young adults. There's always peer pressure. There's always going to be drugs and alcohol. Mang deka giramel, leave it all to God. There's always a time for drinking, time for school, time for partying. There's something I plan for you. So, bobe ewa o malim o milil. but focus on school. Al timing selma mesay job descriptions, ma job announcements, bla say minimum qualification of a 2-year degree or a master's program. Well, if you're in the States, even with a master's degree, you're not going to get your dream job or your dream pay. I went for my master's. A bachelor's degree lang you're not going to get the pay you expect. Adra blida pla reminder gida se la gamorred egal omili la de agal bola nding as a young adult once you start the mili la igagida la out the mga ranging, you're excited, but it's the same thing. You go and you dance at a nightclub, you get drunk, and then the next day you're paying for your consequences unless you're hungover. But as you get older, you look back and you're like, it's the same thing. What did I get out of it? I was lucky I never got into an accident or a DUI. If you get from my understanding, if you get a DUI, you can't get out of Palau unless you go to, I guess, Taiwan, but not to the States.
Oh, that's to the States,
and once it's on your record, and it's there. And then as far as so my advice to young Palauans is don't drink and drive. Drugs, it can really ruin you and your family. And one day, I bet for, drug users and alcoholics, one day they'll turn around, they are saying, what did I get out of it? And this is time I could have spent with my family, or I could have been someone else, or I could have done something. I galudo than my drugs and I could have saved it. And then as far as so it's always God has plans for you. Students I call them rangalgea because I don't have kids yet. Akpla say la mored let the me ask, oh, I really miss him, mama. Akma loling and the first thing I ask us and tell her again. I say, okay, I'm in my 30s, but I'm not thinking of having a family yet because I cannot support a kid financially. And then, there's always a time for everything. Focus sa school him, her,
Yeah.
So, and as far as parenting, I don't have kids yet, but I have my nephews that I've helped raise, and my niece. Parenting, I would say it's a full-time job. Umral gira mal lengal 3-year-old nephew nga al baby lang akmalius ramadal, and then ang momalius, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. They're like sponges. They soak everything.
Yeah, but he's at that phase where he's learning everything. Again, as an aunt and as an instructor, I have to keep reminding myself I'm their role model. Leng tira omes nga las onga antinga onga sensir nga.
I say.
Masum tamasaka again no kami telal or like di mga sensang. That's the image I'm gonna give him. Mga karel al timer are prepare sa ligase. And dami ba daw out makase. Ndiya our students nga kaman misaka.
Oh, and I thank you so much for doing that for your students. Maral keeping up that being a role model, being a true teacher. By the way you teach in class, ma also outside of class.
Yeah, and I've also learned a lesson. You go there, you dance, you drink. Next day, and I'm at that. I guess phase in life. Akmal treasure family time. Like last night after dinner, Sa kamlam ngur hindi kan dira ang ngaro obisring news newspaper. Makase okay makukula dala. Kamlam ngur hindi ka makukura mabli ka makura ra dal mru akli sale da ko nga akala ma kan obisring ako nga akala dala kan mga be.
That's wonderful.
So and then I sat with her adama ka asan mo relel maktim sa kalele hukmon masa kalala dala. I guess sel but kila rang dirma the way they raised me ako kumlabol te
Ela ko tell giving back to them.
so they were supporting me, and now in return even though I'm not supporting them
Financially?
24/7 I do what I can.
Ay, tiyak, malungil.
To say that spending time with them is what I treasure the most.
Sige, yeah. Family time, that's important. Kamal lang for sharing that. For sharing and wasi kadira kan mal you take care of your parents.
Yeah.
Mangkura makat kidir sa tokol wasi. You get out what you put in. Sel deposit niya si amal mo withdraw ni. Sel baltigiran ang ngun masangal game. Sige dia partigiran ang morit mani. Mangay ka nga waisel tokoy. El adamorang kay gidale Miss Williams cook for her final words. Gidel sige dil was any advice you can give her?
I agree with everything that Steph said, and also I don't know if I can say as much because I'm a younger adult. But
you're 19, right?
Yes. But coming from someone that is in the same place, and I did go to school. I'm in my 3rd year, and I didn't take any breaks. And just listen to your family, and remember that you're carrying their also you're carrying their name, and like what you said last night, the best way to repay them is to go to school, because education is, you can't. It's the best thing. It keeps giving and giving and giving once you get it. And my mom always reminds me to get that paper after bachelor's or master's or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank you. I'll tell you that piece of paper is important. You actually have that piece of paper or sit a bachelor's degree. May galang dilong sa do meeting dirol wasi maybe the greatest gift you can give and more a parent is a piece of paper, your college degree. Le sel mo tobdra school le ngilo school maungila ngo malikam na tobdra school dir adrablim family aunties and uncles tira amle invest in you dire galordang as rejoice lang they feel like wow, I did do something right. So it's a greatest reward not only for you to the school and din tiya dire kadalala reward my parents for taking care of you. Mga dokoram sige diel ende Mr. Talam se dibo ko ay silwa se komal masala our audience ngara Palau Michael Bela loreng sa familiar mo dia ka ngartia ngara next week Monday le komaral masaw lo support ra familiar mang tiang ngara YouTube mangaryar mla mesa mang tamla invite nga kalmora Kathmandu Nepal Nepal al taharati nga kartegi al adal al mora ay gagidale Nepal al mo meet with other olbi lolosi garolel wasem maradol nga sir magikarela juveniles, but also to talk about pressing issues facing young people all time. Maktiwa iso si mo diak mersegi dial next Monday masel tulutan mo ukaswes. Kaman masawle Mr. Talam sa PWFM yadruk marmara in der tiagidal family hour okor masel guk the next the May. God bless us all.